Hello, my name is Rosanna and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a couple of Salomon sneakers that I bought recently, as well as some super comfortable Asics and Auburn sneakers that I'll share with you at the end. First, I want to unbox these Salomons with you. I've been actually dying to get these. I got two different pairs. The first one is the ACS Plus. This is an archive gold piece, super classic with these metal detailing throughout. Second box, we have the XT-6. Everyone has been wearing these lately and it took me a couple of months and I finally was like, that's it, I need a pair of these. I think one thing that's so iconic about these is that rainbow stripe here with the Salomon. It's instantly recognizable. This style originally launched in 2013 and is slightly lighter weight than these ACS Plus. I just wanted to get a dark and a lighter pair, and definitely for like everyday, for gym. They are designed for trail running. And they have, both of these have that quick lace system. There's this little cord lock at the front and you just cinch that in there. I'm actually not sure how I feel about it. I think in pictures and online and on foot it looks nice, but it really does feel really thin. It almost feels like the cord's gonna break, and it's the same with these ones. It's the same locking system. This one is slightly heavier weight at 393 grams. And the XT-6 is 365 grams. And you can actually feel a difference in it. I know it's just about 30 grams, but I can actually feel that this shoe is heavier. It doesn't look as sleek. It's definitely more of that retro styling. Whereas this, I'm actually honestly surprised it launched over 10 years ago, because it is the shoe of the year from 2023. Definitely not anymore, but still very trendy. I am loving the soles, to be honest, for both of them. I think they did reinvent it so that this one was updated with features. One thing I do want to know is sizing on this. Personally, I know that this is like a unisex shoe. It comes in men's sizing and women's. And when I purchased this, I got a size 6 women's, men's 5. But it feels a little bit bigger than it should be for a women's 6. So I think I'm going to have to adjust sizing, and I'm not sure. I'm like thinking about returning these ones. I know they look retro and they're like that kind of dad silhouette, but I'm not sure if that's out. It doesn't feel as right to me now that I've had it and put it on. Haven't actually worn it yet. I've just tried it around the house. And I'm almost leaning towards getting this, the XT-6, in different silhouettes. This one makes my feet feel way sleeker and really more wrapped. This one has a lot more cushioning though. And I guess that's maybe where the weight comes from. And I thought this would have, the XT-6 would have like water resistant, waterproof kind of materials, because there's a lot of bonding here, whereas this one, it's like plastic and it's sewn on. But no, they wear quite similarly, like the feature wise, but this one definitely has a lot more cushioning. You can feel it when you put it on. And they both have that breathable mesh in the front. Overall, I think they both are really great shoes from Salomon, but the XT-6 feels way more revamped for me, and it actually feels more expensive. They were both about the same price. I think this was $220 Canadian and this was like $210 Canadian, so a really minor difference. But this, with all the plastic that's on it, especially at the front, for some reason it feels almost like a little bit cheap to me. It doesn't feel as sleek and like as expensive as this pair. I'm definitely keeping the white, and I'm thinking about getting a different color for this, but in a smaller size, but I'm not so sure about this. Let me know what you think. So these are the two newest sneakers that I got so far. And one other really trendy sneaker that I've been wearing for the last couple of months, I've actually brought this to my last trip to Europe, so it's quite dirty because I've been wearing it, is these Asics. These Asics are the gel Kayano 14. And honestly, it's so comfortable with this gel technology. I do have to admit though, because you know how I just mentioned the Salomon, I need to get a slightly smaller size, and it's because I learned my lesson. If you can tell, there's a tiny little hole inside that breathable mesh for this one because I also sized a little bit too big for these, and I was like, that's okay, a little bit more comfort, but it really wasn't okay because my right toe didn't hit all the way forward because it was a little bit big for me. So I kept wearing it, and now there's a little hole inside that mesh, which is quite sad because I know they look dirty as hell because I wore it all around my trip to Europe and it was so comfortable, but I kind of wore a little hole in it, and I don't have any warranty because I didn't buy it from the Asics store, so I'm out of luck. One thing that's really interesting about this shoe that shows that Asics really cares about sustainability is that the sock liner is actually made by solution dyeing that reduces water usage by 33% and carbon emissions by approximately 45%. I mean, I know that might sound like a lot of woo-woo for a lot of people, but the fact that they are trying and they're caring, I think it's really interesting. I do want to say I want to repurchase. I'm just really bummed out about that little hole there. This mesh is very, very breathable, and I would say that it's less durable than these ones. Like you can see the mesh for the Asics here, they're definitely more loose and the weave is more delicate. The Salomon ones, I don't think I would have a problem with my like toes peeking through eventually, but this one definitely was not the best work there. I mean, it's partially my fault because I did get a size that was slightly too big, so don't do that. Make sure that you get your own size. But in terms of comfort, holy crap, the gel technology on these were so good. I do want to eventually repurchase this, maybe in a different colorway. Mine was a pretty like neutral colorway. It's like a black slight gold tone for the Asics stripes and just like silver all around, but really neutral. Felt like this went with everything and just extremely comfortable for like major long walks and runs. The last pair of shoes that I've gotten recently are called Allbirds. I actually wasn't super familiar with this brand. Allbirds right here, but one thing that's super cool about these is that the top is made from tree fibers, and the best part about this is that it's machine washable. And yes, I got white, and I did actually buy this in Europe and Paris on my last trip, and I found it like marked down at like a clearance table for like 20 euros. Their original price is about $100 Canadian, and it's still regular price online. I just happened to find like amazing deal, and the fact that it's so comfortable. This brand was designed in mind for like that ultimate comfort sneaker for walking, for literally all around. And it was, I think, founded by brothers who couldn't find sneakers that fit this like very comfortable all around type of shoe, so they created their own. The inside is like merino wool, and if you want to machine wash it, you're supposed to just take off the laces and the insole. You literally put a machine bag and wash it. I haven't washed it yet, but I've definitely worn this around Europe, and it is so comfortable. When you do put your feet in though, you can kind of see your toes because the liner is just so soft. But this is like the ultimate walking shoe. It comes in like a plethora of colors, but I am loving Allbirds. I feel like I'm converted. Yes, I got this amazing deal on this, but I think I'm gonna come back for more, 100%. So let me know which one was your favorite shoe. I think that the Salomon is gonna be probably my next like most stylish shoe, especially if I get it in like the beige colorway, if I eventually like this one. But honestly, in terms of comfort, this Allbirds one is amazing. I just haven't been wearing it in the rain because it's all white, but so cute. I think I am in with the all white sneakers lately again. I am loving the all white look with like that gym look. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.